Check 1, 2.
Go! Curious about real estate? Yes! Then you've come to the right place. Get the knowledge you need. Get over the fear and get started. This is the Michael Quarles Real Estate Show with your host, Michael Quarles.
Hello, everybody. Michael Quarles with podcast number 112. I sure hope everybody had a great 4th of July weekend and no one got in too much trouble firing off fireworks. Here we go. Remember, these are the 5 questions sent in by real estate investors like yourself who had a question and needed an answer. And if you have a question, send it to support@bsffacademy.com. Here we go. Question number 1. You mentioned paying full asking price if the seller was willing to finance with 0 interest over 30 years. I had one of those who wanted full price, but he had no mortgage, and I didn't ask what about his willingness to finance. Should I call him back and ask? Absolutely. Abso-friggin-lutely. Because there's all kinds of opportunities here. I mean, sometimes sellers, because of the situation that they've got themselves into, they need to do an installment sale anyway. And doing an installment sale allows them, and of course they're only going to be paying tax on the money they receive, so that's a win for them for sure. And so absolutely calling back. You might get in a situation where you're going to create a really good long-term lasting relationship with someone and fall forward. Question number 2, have you tried personalizing the small yellow postcard with your photo and information about yourself to make the seller feel more comfortable that we are not running a scam? If yes, what kind of results did you see versus standard yellow postcards? Well, my head's too fat to fit on a postcard. I want you guys to know that. I've got one of those big fat heads with big fat ears, and no, not going to put my picture on a postcard. Some people do, and they tell me that they work great. Here's the deal. I don't want to be me. What I mean by that is I don't want to have to be instrumental in making my business run very well. I want to be sitting on the sidelines as the entrepreneur, making sure that the systems are running well and the people that are running those systems are doing a great job. So I don't want it to be about me. If I was going to put a picture of someone, I'd go find a picture out of some photo album that you can buy pictures from and put some nice looking couple in there or something like that if I was going to do that. But even that I wouldn't do because I want my marketing to work because it works. Maybe one person, they're offended by that and one person loves it. Well, I've offended one person has accepted it. Why don't I just send out something that's not offensive to anybody and says what we need to say? I know the postcards that I send out absolutely work. Those orange postcards with the arrows they're pointing, they're color, some of it's color ink, some of it's black ink, but it works well. And the story that's told within the message works really well. We're talking to them with embedded commands. Of course, we can't pace them because we're not actually physically talking to them, but we're talking to them about what we do. And man, that's what I want. I don't want to create marketing that is creating some sort of a nurturing prospect. My prospects, I need to have them already motivated, needing to sell a house, understand that they're going to sell it to me at a discount. I don't really care that they think that I'm nicey nice or whatever. All I want them to think and know is if they call me, they get my cash for their house. That's all I need to do.
Thanks for listening to Buy, Sell, Fix, Flip. We'll be right back. Are you running out of leads? It's time you tried Yellow Letters at yellowletters.com. Get motivated seller leads through Yellow Letters, postcards, zip letters, typed professional letters, greeting cards, door hangers, and business cards. Yellow Letters is a full-service marketing company created with your success in mind. Get the personal attention you need to get your direct mail campaign started and get in touch at yellowletters.com.
And we are back in 3, 2, 1.
Question number 3. When meeting with the seller in person, does the inspection of the house come before the presentation so that all the repairs can be considered, or does it come after? It comes before. And when you really get great at the presentation, you're going to do the presentation as you do the inspection. So you're going to walk around with your ugliest repair worksheet. It's a real simple worksheet that if you just follow along, you check mark things that are uglier and ugliest thing you've ever seen. You can even ask the seller, is that the ugliest thing you've ever seen? The seller's going to say yes. We know when something's ugly, people. You're going to do that, but you're also going to have the presentation. You know, one of the nice things about me buying your house is, and all this other stuff that we say during our presentation, it works really, really, really well. But as you write down items that you're going to inspect, make sure that the seller is agreeing to you that that's an item that needs to be repaired and the value in which you placed on that item. You don't want to get to the end of that and it come up to be $17,000 in repair costs and the seller says, oh, wait, it's not going to cost that. You want them to have agreed with you as you go. Do you think that's pretty ugly? Yeah, down for ugly stuff on that one, I have about $250. That seem fair to you? It does, doesn't it? And you're shaking your head up and down and you just use it in embedded command to make them agree, and we're going to fall forward. But we're not going to have any surprises with sellers. Let them look at the worksheet if they need to look at the worksheet. There's nothing wrong with it. If they want to grab it out of your hand, don't be offended. Share. They're going to share all their situations with you. They're going to sell you their house at a discount. You're going to share your money with them. Everything's a win-win. Question number 4. What does the inspection consist of? Wow. Well, that's a huge question. And I think I did a podcast, one of the previous podcasts, about actually how you do it. I mean, we're shaking toilets. We're putting tissue around underneath the sinks and underneath the basin. We're looking up for mold in the showers. We're pulling out drawers. We're looking behind stuff. Man, we're getting all kinds. We're making sure that the rollers on the closet doors work. We're doing a lot of stuff during our inspection. So there's a podcast that I did, a previous one, and you should listen to that one maybe twice or 3 times and get a handle on it. Great question, though. Question number 5. I think putting an advertising sign out in front of the house I'm renovating to flip is a great idea. Why is it a bad idea? Well, is it ready to be flipped yet? If it isn't, then you're going to have people that don't have, some people aren't going to have the vision that you do. You know, I learned this a long time ago. I was talking to this lady, and she wanted a brown floor. And I knew what brown looked like. To me, brown is like UPS brown, poop brown. If you can say poop on the iTunes, I hope I can. I just did twice. But, you know, that's brown. To me, that's brown. Her husband came out. We were putting this house together and looked the color. Yeah, I like that on the floor. It was a wood floor. She came by after work. She got off. She started crying. I've never seen someone in so many tears in my life. I asked her, what's wrong? She says, that's not brown. I said, but it's brown. She said, no, I wanted like beigey brown, not poop brown. Said it 3 times. So I learned a long time ago that until you're done renovating and rehabbing and whatever you're doing, I'd hold up on that sign. I really would. But if you think it's a great idea, hey, it's your property, it's your sign, it's your life. I'm only here to give you my opinion from 30-some years of doing this. That's all I'm here for. And I'm not always right. I'm just Mike right. I mean, I'm right for myself. So if I say something that's offensive or doesn't sit right with you, don't be offended. Just go out and do it your own way. But if I can help you with my, what little bit of wisdom that I've been able to gather over the few years that I've been doing this, then that's good too. I appreciate you guys sending in your questions. Sorry about question number 4, but I know I made a podcast out about how to inspect a house. Got to tell you, those Alex and Ryan daily deals are doing really great. I mean, it's amazing to me. I went back and I listened to some of them this weekend just because I keep telling you guys I never listened to them. And there's some good stuff in there. We're actually going to start allowing you to download the scripts that they use. I mean, they're pretty lengthy. They're really lengthy with all of the embedded commands and all of the what if they say this, you say that kind of stuff. And all of the, it's all colorized and it's easy and difficult at the same time, but once you get it, you'll understand it. So you too can start using that script if you'd like. It's a pretty lengthy one, but you know what? It works. And if you haven't listened to the Alex and Ryan Daily Deals, you need to jump on the Academy site. First, you got to go to buysellfixflip.com, click on the header bar that says Daily Deals, sign up for it, and then when you're over there, then you're going to click on the Daily Deal tab, and it's $49.97 to listen, and I think it's a great thing. Again, thanks so much for inviting me to answer some questions. And you guys take care. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Thanks for listening to the Michael Quarles Real Estate Show. Get more info and stay in touch at michaelquarles.com.